Hello, and thank you so much for being here today. I truly appreciate you taking the time to join us for this powerful message. I want you to know that you're not here by chance. There's a reason you've clicked on this video, and it's because there's something deep within you that is ready to hear this. Have you ever faced a moment in your life where everything seemed to crumble? A time where it felt like the weight of the world was pressing down on you, and you just couldn't see the way forward? If you've been there, you're not alone. We all encounter crises at some point in our lives, whether it's a personal loss, a career setback, or a shift in our relationships. These challenges often feel overwhelming. But what if I told you that within those very crises lies the key to something greater? In today's message, I want to explore how crises are not obstacles, but rather doors that lead to transformation. What if the challenges you're facing right now could be the very catalyst for a breakthrough in your life? I believe that when we change the way we look at our struggles, we begin to unlock a power within us that we never knew we had. So, stick with me until the end as we uncover how you can turn pain into strength, confusion into clarity, and hardship into your greatest opportunity for growth. Let's begin by diving into the first part of this journey. When we're in the middle of a crisis, it's easy to feel trapped. The weight of the situation often blinds us to anything beyond the immediate pain. We may find ourselves asking, "Why is this happening to me?" Or, "How will I ever get through this?" These are natural, human reactions. But here's the thing. What if the question we should be asking isn't "Why me?" but instead, "What is this situation here to teach me?" The first step in transforming your crisis into a catalyst for growth is changing the way you view it. A crisis is not just an obstacle. It's a signal that something in your life is ready to shift. It's like a storm that uproots trees, but in the aftermath, new growth begins to flourish. You might not always be able to understand the purpose of a crisis in the moment, and that's okay. But I want to encourage you to embrace the idea that challenges are part of something bigger, part of your personal journey, part of your growth. In those moments of struggle, you are being shaped, refined, and prepared for what's to come. It's also important to recognize that crises often push us out of our comfort zones. When everything is going well, we tend to stay in a place of ease, avoiding the discomfort of change. But it's in the uncomfortable moments, the moments of crisis, that we are called to grow, to evolve, and to transform into the person we are truly meant to be. Think about your own life for a moment. Have you ever faced a challenge that, at the time, felt unbearable, but in hindsight, you can now see how it led to a stronger version of yourself? Maybe it was a job loss that pushed you to pursue your true passion, or a relationship struggle that led you to better understand yourself. These moments were not the end. They were the beginning of something new. And in the grand scheme of things, I believe that there's a higher purpose at play. You are not facing these challenges alone. There's a divine plan unfolding in your life, guiding you toward your true purpose. While you may not see the whole picture yet, trust that every crisis you encounter is part of God's plan to help you grow and align with your higher self. As you continue through this journey, take a moment to reflect. How can you begin to see your current challenges not as problems, but as opportunities for growth? What new possibilities could emerge if you allowed yourself to view them through a lens of potential rather than defeat? Now that we've shifted the way we view crises, let's explore the incredible potential for growth that lies within these moments of hardship. When we experience a crisis, it often feels like the ground is shaking beneath our feet. Everything we once knew to be stable and secure seems to be falling apart. But this is where the magic happens. Crises are a powerful tool for self-discovery and growth. It's in these moments of shaking that we begin to realize who we truly are and what we are capable of. The very nature of a crisis forces us to adapt. It stretches us, challenges us, and forces us to find resources within ourselves that we never knew existed. Have you ever noticed that when faced with a challenge, you suddenly become more resourceful, more creative, and more determined to find a solution? That's the growth process in action. But this growth doesn't come without discomfort. It's easy to wish that we could skip over the hard parts of life, but it's the difficult moments that build the strength, resilience, and wisdom we need for the future. Without the storm, the tree would never grow stronger roots. Without the pressure, the diamond would never be formed. In every crisis, there is a lesson, a chance to evolve. It might not be obvious at first, but if you allow yourself to sit with the discomfort and reflect, you will begin to uncover new layers of yourself. You may discover talents and strengths you never knew you had. And this process of growth can lead to profound shifts in every area of your life. I want you to ask yourself, what areas of your life are being stretched right now? How can you use this moment to grow stronger, more aligned with your purpose, and more connected to your higher self? The opportunity for growth is always present. Sometimes it just takes a shift in perspective to see it. As you navigate through your crisis, remember that this is a season of transformation. You are not stuck. You are being shaped into a better, more empowered version of yourself. Trust that even though it feels difficult, this is the path that will ultimately lead you to something greater. As we continue on this journey, the next essential quality you'll need to navigate through crises is resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back after hardship, to keep going even when things seem impossible. And it's within you. Resilience is not something you are born with. It's something you develop over time. Every time you face a challenge and choose to move forward, you are building your resilience. It's like a muscle that gets stronger the more you use it. But it's important to remember that resilience doesn't mean that you won't feel pain or struggle. It means that despite those things, you choose to keep moving forward, trusting that there is something greater on the other side. You might be wondering, how do I build resilience in the midst of my crisis? One of the key ways is to trust in the process. When you place your trust in God, knowing that He has a plan for you, it becomes easier to let go of the need to control every outcome. The more you trust, the more you allow yourself to flow through life, even when things feel uncertain. Resilience is also about staying true to your values. It's about knowing who you are and what you stand for, no matter what the world throws your way. When you have a clear sense of your purpose, it becomes easier to stay grounded, even in the midst of chaos. Take a moment to think about this. What are the values that guide you? How can you lean into those values during your current crisis? When you do, you'll find that you're able to navigate through difficult times with greater strength and clarity. Thank you for staying with me through this message. I hope you've gained new insights into how you can transform your crises into opportunities for growth. Remember, crises are not the end. They're a doorway to a better, more aligned version of yourself. You are being prepared for something greater, and every challenge you face is an essential part of your journey. If you found value in this message, please consider subscribing to our channel. We're here to continue exploring how you can live with purpose, trust in the divine plan, and navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace. Thank you again for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.